It might surprise you to know that your gut impacts almost every system in the body, from your immune health to your hormones, your mood, and your metabolism. That means that digestion isn't just about breaking down your food. It is directly connected to your energy levels, your mood, your skin, and even how well your body fights off illness. But in today's world, with rushed meals and processed foods and chronic stress, our digestive systems are overwhelmed. Now, the good news is you can turn that around naturally, starting with just a few simple habits. In today's video, we're going to discuss why optimal digestion is important, what are some common signs that your digestive system might be struggling, and 5 natural everyday habits that can transform the way that you feel. All right, let's start with why your gut deserves more attention than it usually gets. So in your gut, everything is being broken down into energy and different nutrients and building blocks to help keep the body running smoothly. So when your digestion is working well, you're easily absorbing those vitamins and minerals effectively, your energy stays steady throughout the day, and your immune system stays strong. But when your digestion is sluggish or imbalanced, even a little bit, this can trigger a ripple effect. So you might be eating the healthiest foods, but if your gut cannot break those foods down properly, you're not going to be absorbing your nutrients well. And this is going to lead to things like fatigue or gut discomfort, cravings, and inflammation. So if digestion is so powerful, how can we tell if our gut is not doing what it should? Now let's talk about the signs that your gut might be signaling for help. Now sometimes it's obvious, so things like bloating, diarrhea, constipation, or heartburn. But other times it shows up in sneakier ways that we wouldn't really connect to the gut. So some common red flags would be fatigue or brain fog after eating, skin breakouts or rashes, brittle nails or thinning hair, and even mood changes like anxiety and irritability. Your gut communicates with your whole body, so when it's off, you tend to feel it everywhere. Now, if you checked off a few of those, don't panic, your gut can heal. You just need to give it the right environment. And that's exactly what we're about to cover. 5 powerful habits that can naturally support and improve digestion. But first, I'm Katie Bailey. I'm a gut health dietitian at Oswald Digestive Clinic, where we help individuals improve and resolve their bothersome gut issues. I'll link our free guide, 5 ways to improve your gut health, below in the description box. The first habit I want to talk about is hydration, but also making sure to time it right. So water keeps everything in our digestive system moving, helping to dissolve nutrients, prevent constipation, and even support stomach acid production. So it's essential that you're getting enough water throughout the day. But here's a small mistake that a lot of people make. Chugging large amounts of water during their meals can actually dilute your stomach acid, which we know you need enough stomach acid to properly break down your food. So instead, be sure to sip water throughout the day and get plenty of water before and after your meals. The next habit is slowing down and chewing thoroughly. So digestion starts in the mouth. So when you chew your food thoroughly, you're also releasing enzymes from your saliva that starts the breakdown process of your food. Now, if you eat too quickly, your stomach then has to work even harder to break down your food and can often lead to bloating and discomfort. So try taking a few deep breaths before you start your meal to calm down your nervous system and slow everything down. Put your fork down between bites can be helpful to slow down your eating. And then also be sure to really chew your food, at least 20 to 30 bites, to make sure that that food has really started that breakdown process. You'll be surprised how much more satisfied that you feel with smaller portions and how much less bloating you may experience after eating. The next habit is to eat whole, fiber-rich, and fermented foods. So your gut bacteria or your gut microbiome needs fiber and natural fermented foods to thrive. So fiber is the food that feeds your good bacteria, and that helps them to produce these short-chain fatty acids that decrease inflammation and help with nutrient absorption. And then those fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, yogurt, that's going to introduce that good bacteria into the gut. So really focusing on a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, resistant starches, whole grains, legumes, and 1 small serving of fermented foods daily. Now, if you're not used to eating a lot of high fiber foods, you want to increase gradually, as well as make sure you're drinking enough water to avoid any discomfort. So why is a strong, diverse microbiome important for digestion? Well, not all food can be fully broken down by our own enzymes, and this is where our gut microbiome comes in. The microbes in your gut can actually help to break down complex carbohydrates, fibers, and plant compounds that your body can't digest on its own. It turns them into beneficial substances for us, things like short-chain fatty acids. Now, healthy gut bacteria help our body to extract and absorb nutrients more efficiently, and some can even produce vitamins for us. Without the right balance of microbes in the gut, you can be eating really well, but still have a hard time absorbing nutrients. Now, the fourth habit is to manage stress, especially around meal times. So your body has two modes. It either has fight or flight or rest and digest. So when you're stressed or anxious or even multitasking, your body literally shuts down digestion to prioritize survival. That's why you can feel bloated or nauseous on really stressful days without changing anything with your diet. So to help your gut work properly, you want to practice calming activities regularly. So things like a short walk outside, deep belly breathing, especially before meals, journaling, stretching, meditation, even just slowing down and calming your nervous system 5 minutes before eating can really make a significant difference in how well your body digests your food. Lastly, here's a habit that a lot of people overlook, and that's supporting your stomach acid and natural enzymes. So many people think that heartburn or indigestion is because they have too much acid, but in reality, it's often the opposite, that they don't have enough. So when you have low stomach acid, that means it's harder for your body to break down protein, you don't absorb minerals like iron as well, and it's harder to protect against harmful bacteria. Over time, this can lead to nutrient deficiencies and GI upset. So here are a few ways to help to naturally support your digestive juices. The first is to start meals with a bitter food or drink, things like arugula, dandelion greens, lemon water, or apple cider vinegar and water 10 to 15 minutes before you eat. Include herbs like ginger and fennel and turmeric, as these can help to stimulate digestion. And then don't suppress stomach acid unnecessarily, so really avoiding overusing antacids. Now, these small steps can really make a big difference in reducing bloating or discomfort, improving nutrient absorption, and helping you feel satisfied after your meals instead of heavy or uncomfortable. Optimal digestion is truly the foundation of good health. It affects everything from your energy, your mood, your skin, and your immunity. So by adding simple habits like staying hydrated, eating slower, adding in more fiber-rich and fermented foods, managing stress, and supporting stomach acid, you can create lasting change from the inside out. You want to make sure to start small and try to be consistent, and you'll begin to notice more shifts in how you feel, less bloating, more energy, and a stronger sense of well-being. Your body wants to feel balanced. You just need to give it the right environment to thrive. That's it for today's video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more nutrition videos. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're interested in working with our clinic, you can click the link below to schedule an appointment. We do take insurance. You can find more information about that on our website. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.